578-6101. That's 707-578-6101 or visit fountaingroveinn.com. Welcome back to the PM show on CRN with Nancy and Larry Manetti and a guy that Larry called his pal.
Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town.
You were good buddies with Frank, weren't you?
Chicago.
Very, very
Chicago, I will show you.
Very
around.
close. Yep.
I love it.
What was it like hanging out with Frank? Did people shout at him all the time, try to get him to sing a song or something?
You know, there was
did they give him a lot of respect?
I'll tell you a real quick story. Frank, Nancy, and I and Barbara were in Maui, in Hawaii.
Right.
And we were at this
where they filmed Magnum PI, a little show called Magnum PI.
But this wasn't Magnum. It had nothing to do with Magnum.
Okay.
We were on vacation, and him and I were in the hotel, and we had to go to the restroom. As we're walking across the hotel, I'm wondering, how come nobody's mobbing Frank? And we go up a flight of stairs, down a flight of stairs. We go into the bathroom, and we finish our business, and the stall door opens.
The cell door.
And this Hawaiian. But I got to finish this. The Hawaiian guy gets out, and he's got
That was a different story with the cell door. Thank you.
This guy gets out of the stall, and he's got a bag of dope. And Frank looked at me and says, "Call the cops." He was the only one that recognized Frank.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it. It was strange.
What a touching story.
Let's bring on Joey.
I hope you have more good touching stories with Joey. Now, do a big intro here for Joey, because we made him wait here a couple of minutes here. Yeah. Joey Pantaleone, he's obviously a great star, as you mentioned, called Joey Pants. And he has been on Broadway, he's been in movies, he's been everywhere. And he's here with us right now on the phone. Let's say hi to Joey.
Pants.
Hey, Larry, how are you?
I'm fine, Joey.
Hi, Joey. It's Nancy.
Hi, Joey.
Hi, Nancy.
And
how are you?
This is
good,
Michael
honey.
Horn.
Hi, Michael Horn. How are you?
Hey, Joey, thanks for being with us.
Oh, I was panicking because I thought it was 4 o'clock in New York, Eastern time. So I kept trying that 818 number, and I gave up about 4:45. So I'm glad it wasn't my fault.
Well, it wasn't your fault. And
why do we put fault in it? Why do we use the word fault? It was nobody's fault. There's no fault.
That's right.
This is not like we're not in San Andreas, are we?
Take it easy. Joey, take it easy. Just calm down here, guys. I don't want to get Joey upset. We want to keep him calm down.
Hey, Joey, I just thought of something. Didn't you start off in Hollywood as a waiter at Mateo's?
Well, I waited tables at Mateo's, but what happened was I didn't start off there. I had done From Here to Eternity.
Off Broadway.
And afterwards, after I did my star turn and my big break, then I went back to waiting tables.
Wow.
Oh.
At Mateo's, right?
At Mateo's restaurant, correct?
Mateo's.
Did you?
I was signing menus.
Now, Frank, you were signing menus, and Frank Sinatra was good friends with, in fact, with Maddie, the owner, and Michael Jordan, who does a wine show with us now, is Frank Sinatra's his godson. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, Michael Jordan. Yeah, I in my new book, I talk about the coincidence between Hoboken and Hollywood, and how I thought that I needed to go to Hollywood to save myself and to make all of this turmoil in my life. If I could succeed there, right? But Hoboken was always a part of my life. No matter, you leave Hoboken, New Jersey, and you go all the way to Hollywood, and then there's Frank and Maddie and Clarky and all of the guys that would hang out on Sunday at Mateo's. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was the best place on Sunday, wasn't it?
Was Mateo's?
Oh, yeah.
It was a party.
Joey,
Tell
him, Joey. Milton Berle. Every star in Hollywood.
Who was there? Come on, name them all for us.
God.
I would have dinner with Red Buttons, Milton Berle. I waited on Lucille Ball, George Raft. I waited on Rock Hudson.
You rat, you dirty rat.
I also, who was that? Vince Edwards. When I was getting married for the first time, Maddie, it was a Sunday night and everybody was there. And Maddie was taking such good care of my father because they were all from Monroe Street. And finally, Vince Edwards stood up and said, "Who the hell is this guy?" He wanted to know, like, why. And then Matty would always give me great tables. What's his name? Kevorkian, the guy that owns MGM?
Kirk Kevorkian.
Kirk Kevorkian, yeah.
I get him. He'd have, and he always paid cash. Always paid cash. He'd give me, he'd have a $70 bill and he'd give me $200 in tip.
Wow.
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 What was the biggest tip you got in Mateo's? Do you remember? I mean, who was the biggest tipper?
Who was the best?
It was Frank Sinatra.
Hey!
Sinatra gave me a big tip, and then once before he says, "Hey, Joe, what's the biggest tip you ever got?" And I said, $500. And he said, peeled off 5 $100 bills. He says, "Who gave you that $500 tip?" I said, "Well, you did, Mr. Sinatra." I got him for $1,000.
I love it. I love it. I have one more question to ask you, and then you could go on and tell us what's happening. But when you did The Fugitive, is it true that the director walked up to you and said, "Listen, there's a rewrite, and you're not going to like this, but you're going to be killed"? And you said, "I ain't dying."
Well, this is how it happened.
Okay.
Explain
We
it
were
to us.
in Andy Davis's trailer, and Tommy Lee Jones was supposed to get hit in the head with a beam. Well, I was in the trailer with Tommy and Harrison and the stunt coordinator, and Tommy Lee said, "There's no way I'm going to get hit in the head with that beam and then shake it off and wake up and save the day. It's just not going to happen. It's unrealistic. It can't happen." And that was that. He walked out. So I grabbed Andy and I said, "Andy, hit me in the head with the beam." And so Andy and I talked about it, and then Andy, I guess, put it into motion. Lo and behold, a week later, we were shooting in continuity. We never knew what was going to go on and who was saying what. I mean, after Tommy Lee and Harrison, then us marshals, we would be fighting for that third wireless mic, so that the guy who had that wireless mic, at least you knew you were going to get heard in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That was me. I Velcroed myself to Tommy Lee Jones.
You wanted that mic hooked on you. I got you.
So I saw the rewrite, and I do get hit in the head with the beam. Tommy Lee says, "Cosmo, you come with me. You go that way. I go this way. I get hit. The bad guy takes my gun. The bad guy, Tommy Lee Jones saves the day. So now they're going to kill me." And I went, "Oh no!" So I went to talk to Andy. I said, "Andy, what the hell? You can't have me in the laundry room getting killed. They're killing me." He said, "So what? You get killed. What's the big deal?" I said, "What if there's a sequel?" So he said, "Well, all right, we won't kill you. We'll just send you to the hospital." So now it's 5 o'clock in the morning. We were shooting nights at the old towers, the Hilton Towers in Chicago, Larry.
Yeah, Robert Allegrini.
Oh, Robert Allegrini at the Hilton Hotel, yeah. All right, hang on. Hang on, Joey. We got a quick little break here. Hold on to that story. We're going to finish it straight ahead when we come back. Can you hold on with us?
Certainly.
All right, this is a good story. We're building up to the climax here right now. All right, 1-800-336-2225. Larry Manetti, L Manetti at crni.net. The great Joey Pantaleone is with us here. Pantaleone, I should say, is with it. Joey Pants. Pantaleano. That's why they call him Joey Pants.
You're a bum.
Don't kill me, Joey. We'll be back.
On this network?
We'll be back on CRN.